Alright, hello everyone, we're here with a box of bulbs. Now we aren't going to test every bulb in this video, we're just going to look at what's in this box. So remember kind of what this box looks like. We're just going to take a peek at them. I probably have about 5 boxes I want to do videos on. Earlier we looked at these. And right now we're going to go ahead and look at all of these bulbs in this box I just grabbed. I want to do this on all of them, and then bulbs that are interesting we'll record an individual video on at some point, and I'll try and update this often. So we'll go ahead and start with these. These are Sylvania 150 watt. These aren't any good. We'll go ahead and flip it over to the English side. We were on the English side. These aren't any good. These aren't what's supposed to be in here. Actually, they might be. We'll look at the bulbs themselves. They're getting bad. These bulbs are pretty weak. As you can kind of tell by looking at them, trying not to shake the camera around too much. But I'm not as successful 90% of the time. So, you can see that both of these are pretty burnt up. But you got 2 of these. These are, as I said, they're no good. They have both been burned out for some time, pretty much. I don't throw them away though. They still would work for a minute, but they short cycle. We'll just look at the other. These are all also 150 watt high pressure sodium bulbs. This one is probably dead. These 2 are good. This one came with a fixture. This is so start with the generic S55 bulb. This is no good. I should throw these no good ones away. This is also a generic one. The last time it was tested was 24. So, well, this is, we'll try and, hold on, what is this? Okay. So we got, well, I can't really zoom out on this any further, so it would show up. But that's just another one. I think it's the same thing as this one is. Is it better with the... It is. This is a good one too. This is just a smaller base. We'll look at this great big one. Seems how it's covering the whole way of the package. This is a pretty cool bulb. So these are not your standard size base. They're the bigger ones. And these are 300 watt, 125 volt Conrad bulbs. These are probably, these are old, I would assume. What else we got in the box? This is an empty box. I bought this new. It's not in use in a yard light. It's just in a light I use rarely. I just kind of have it sitting around. It's 150 watt equivalent. So here's a 150 watt bulb. Maybe we'll test that eventually. I guess seems how we're looking at this. We'll look at this. This is General Electric 150 watt incandescent light bulb, and the filament inside of there, if you can see it, is still in good condition. So the bulb works. I should take that in and put it in my box, but I'm probably not going to. So this is 2500 lumen bulb with 5000 K. It's around somewhere. I'm not looking for it. What else we got in here? Oh, trash. That's great. Of course. We'll look at some of the more interesting bulbs in a minute, which is a cord. We'll look at those ones in a minute. And these ones. So those ones we're going to look at in a minute. We'll start with the other one. This is with Philips 150 watt incandescent bulb. And these ones are hard to tell, but the filament appears to be in good shape with these ones too. So these are frosted differently than the other one there. If you look back in there, the frost on them is different. So we got this big flood bulb type thing of some sort here. This is a Westinghouse 75 watt outdoor flood bulb. There's the front of it. This is incandescent, not halogen. The other one in there is a halogen bulb. We'll look at these now. So these are General Electric LED speaker bulbs. Both of these. They Bluetooth to your phone and pair together. This one's has a worse bulb, but a better speaker. So if I were to hook this into a phone, put one in the lamp, both of them in the same lamp, they would, in the living room or something, they would work like that. Now we have, we can look at them a little closer. They're General Electric. There's some information on the back of them. That one, we'll see about this one. Yeah, the other one's slightly brighter. We'll make a video on these at some point. Now we have two of these. These are both exactly the same, so we're not going to look at the other one. But these are Westinghouse bright stick bulbs. These are really cool. I have 8 of them around somewhere. There's 2 of them in this box, apparently. These are 60 watt equivalent. They're daylight bulbs, 5000K, but these are pretty cool. I might make a video on them eventually, but there you go. You see those. I have another box in here I could get a recording on, so we'll look at this dumb little thing. So this is a dusk till dawn sensor. You're only supposed to use these with incandescent bulbs, and this is a Moggle to standard socket that's in this box. I would assume these aren't actually in this box. I doubt it. So these are both Sylvania 40 watt bulbs. Slightly different, but I saved these out of old refrigerators at the scrapyard. I went and pulled them out of there, but the boxes, I have one of these left. Duramax long life soft white 15 watt bulbs. And they sold for $2.49. They're made in Mexico. They have a A15 shape and last 2 years. Here's some more information on the box. These are Philips bulbs. We're getting closer. Look at all this junk in here. So now we'll look at these 3 bulbs, okay? I'm sure that they all work. These things never seem to die. I've only experienced one die, and it wasn't mine. So these are all very well used up. 23 watt, 2700K spiral bulbs. As you see, they are very used up. So there's one of them. Here is another one. We'll make sure it's the same. They're a little different, the number there is about the same on all of them. This one here looks to be more used up though. Like, look at that. These are very, very used up bulbs here. Like, these are, you can see right there that these are quite used. We have one more. This is probably the least used of the 3. Same thing as the other ones. I need to take these in and put them in my box. Maybe I'll do that for after I record the other video. This is just junk. We'll throw it away. Well, here we'll look at the next most boring thing in the box, which is this red Christmas light bulb. I have no idea if this works. Probably not. So now we'll look at another. This is LED here. Okay, so this is a Cree LED that's well, this thing does not want to focus in on that. I can barely read it, but it says 9.5 watts. So I'm assuming this is equivalent. This is a decent bulb right here. Yeah, then just so you know, this is the second video on the new phone. Alright, we have some random old junk in the bottom of the box here. That's great. This is one of those hybrid bulbs with the little capsule thing in the middle. It's a Philips R30 bulb with the swirly inside. Now we have a double life Sylvania 75 watt incandescent bulb. Soft white. This is these ones are harder to tell on, but I think it works. Pretty sure I had that in a light. We'll look at this real quick. I have some more over here. We'll sneakily throw them in the box here and act like I didn't put them there in a second. Well, give me just a second here. I want to try and minimize the amount of times I have to get out and record this. So, no, actually there is. Okay, this here is a General Electric halogen 75 watt bulb. Now, it's kind of smaller size, as you can see there. Alright, what's left in the box? We have, we'll do these two CFLs first. I'm pretty sure they're the same, but we'll still look at each one individually. These work good. These are older CFLs. Like all of these that you're seeing, except for that one, are pretty old CFL bulbs. None of them are super modern. So these are made in China. General Electric 13 watt bulbs. These are decently used up too. So here's the first one. Set that aside. Here we have another one. Yeah, it's the same thing. These are both the exact same bulb. Now over here I have two more bulbs I would like us to check out here in our collection. And just a second here. I have a couple more bulbs I'd like us to check out in this collection in here that aren't in the box. We've seen these earlier in a separate video, but if you didn't watch that video, these are all Fiat Electric 150 or 200 watt equivalent bulbs. See how big they are compared to those? Go watch that video if you haven't watched it yet. So what else we got in here? I have two of these. One of them's up here, so you can't actually see one of them working. These are random. These came out of a ceiling fan that was getting thrown away at the flea market, and I took the two bulbs out there. Pretty used up, as you can see. They aren't healthy anymore, so I'm just running them. When they burn up, they do. This is obviously used in like a kitchen or something. Look at the dang grease all over it. But these are 80 CRI, 13 watt, 2700K bulbs. Nothing too special there. What else we got here? Here's very interesting. Here's a double... No, whatever I just did, the camera did not like it. Here's a double filament 12 volt bulb that is falling apart. There's the informational nonsense on it. Alright, we'll go ahead and look at the boring one first. We'll look at this one. This isn't really the boring one, but this is a great value LED 1.5 watt bulb. I don't know what that is equivalent to, but that's what it says. It's one of those filament bulbs. Nothing wrong with them. Here's a Fiat Electric. These are when LED bulbs were actually somewhat worth buying and not cheap pieces of junk. These LEDs now are very crappy. These are a lot better. These are when they first came out more of. These are like 12 years old probably, all of these. So these are suitable for damp locations, 9 watt Fiat Electric bulbs. There you go, pretty interesting. This one is a nice one too. It's not quite as old, but this is a gooder quality. It's a General Electric LED. There's the information. I'll give you a couple seconds to read that. Okay, that was long enough. Okay, we have a couple of random incandescent bulbs. These are like ceiling fan bulbs or something. This one here is a 15 watt bulb. Sylvania. Made in China, so it's not that old. Here we have another one, 15 watt. Same thing for that one. Considering how big most of the other boxes are compared to this one, that's just great. So this here is a bad bulb, but it's still interesting enough to look at. I mean, if you look down in there, it's just junk. This is a mercury vapor bulb. Westinghouse mercury bulb, 175 watt. Has the weird base on it. It's nothing too special, but the top here isn't coated as this part is. Interesting enough. There's a thing on there. We're not going to worry about that. What else we got here? Well, we'll look at the probably newest bulb of all of them here. This is a self-ballasted lamp. Well, we know that. This is the modern version of that, I think. This is a 26 watt bulb. 1,000 hours. Energy Star and whatnot bulb here. We'll put that back. Here's probably one of the most interesting. So this is a Sylvania Deluxe EL15 OF15 EL. I'm assuming this is 15 watt. But yeah, this is probably the most interesting bulb here. But now we got to try and fit all of this back in the box the way it came out. We'll put the weird LED speaker bulbs back in. So be expecting videos on some of these bulbs at random. I would be, because I will be. It's like this one, I want to record. These two I will. I'll probably do these two as separate videos. The good LEDs, I might even take time of my day to record those. I mean, they ain't special, but still might take some time and get a couple. I need to just. This is recorded on the 21st. You might not see it until a couple days goes by. So I don't just post a ton of stuff right away and then wait. But that's everything back in the box here. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you for watching. And have a good rest of the day.